Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, not Michael. Micah Parsons, you know what I'm saying? First interview after, you know what I'm saying, joining the Green Bay Packers. Let's see what's poppin'.
Questions for Micah?
Welcome.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Has it sunk in yet that you're with a different team?
Yeah, man. I think it sunk in a little bit for me yesterday when I was going a little crazy with the fan, but just being in here and taking in just the facilities and everything and the welcome, I think I'm pretty honed in and really know what I'm about and pretty aware of everything.
Got a number picked out yet?
Yeah, number one.
That man picking number one is crazy. Why number one though? Cause you the 11 just so it fit him, the LeVar Arrington, you know, Penn State thing. Like you giving up. What's up, man?
Going with number one.
Could you just, over the past few days, what's this process been like for you? And when did you kind of realize the Packer?
Yeah, you know, once I found out about, you know, the agreement and came down to negotiations, you know, at first it was like, you know, obviously like anyone, I got kids, I got, you know, a house, I got family that all moved down for me. And it's a change, right? And I had to sit down and talk to my family about this potential opportunity, and that's when, you know, I got the chance to speak, you know, with
Goodigans.
some other guys in faculty about what it could be like if I decided to come here. And, you know, once I got that comfort zone and they said, and, you know, I got to talk to Rashid a little bit, you know, that's my guy from Penn State, came in together. This is like, it's like Penn State, like it's like home, like this is like a brotherhood, like it's safe, you focus on ball and, you know, we keep everything the right thing. It kind of gave me comfort and it kind of gave me
That's a subtle shot too, though, because the Cowboys been known for, you know what I'm saying, everything else but football.
a better decision, like, okay, this is a place where I feel like I can take my next step and continue to have a great legacy here.
Micah, did you have any say in where you could go or where you might go?
Nah, I didn't have any say.
Nah, it's because he wouldn't have known. He wouldn't have known he was getting traded until he got traded. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been like, okay, we thinking about trading you. Here are some players. They do that. But in this particular case and how ugly it was and how nasty it got, you know what I'm saying, between the two parties, he wasn't gonna know that they was, you know, so I only think I would say Jerry would have been, he knew that he could potentially be traded because Jerry told the public that they was taking offers. They was putting out information. They was putting out especially Adam Schefter. Shout out to Adam Schefter. He was on top of everything. He was letting you know if you see getting the Adam Schefter notifications is different from getting the ESPN app notifications. You dig what I'm saying? Like when Adam Schefter dropped, he dropped first, then he give it to ESPN. So like it's coming directly from Adam Schefter. You know what I'm saying, when he dropped, and you know what I'm saying, he was basically telling you like, okay, the Cowboys are, you know what I'm saying, are open to taking deals for Micah Parsons. And like I said before, like he knew they was open to taking the deal. He didn't know if they was going to actually do it or not. So it's still unreal though that he's a Packer, bruh. It's still like to let this type of player go, bruh, is so crazy. The Herschel Walker thing was different because, well, kind of the same because back then running backs were like how pass rushers is now. Pass rushers is one of the top, maybe the top two positions in the league, maybe the third, because you got the quarterback, you got your left tackle, then you got your pass rusher. It's crazy.
You know, I would say I'm pretty lucky because I understand the rich history of the Packers and
They do have one.
the fact that they had interest in me and understand that they had a pretty tough team already in the NFC. And
They do.
I was pretty much geared up, ready to play them, looking for revenge. But now I'm on the other side of adding to this rich history and being able to play with these guys and suit up and, you know, play. I'm very excited.
Where are you at physically, and what's a reasonable expectation for what you can do next Sunday?
Well, you know, I'm going to talk, I think physically, you know, I'm great. You know, I think I can contribute a lot. I'm going to team up with the doctors, creating a plan, We already talked about how we can ramp things up and get me into a flow where they feel comfortable and I feel comfortable. But my plan is to be here. They didn't give up what they gave up for me to sit on the sidelines and make this big of a risk and change for me to do that. So I'm finna give my all.
Michael, what's your relationship like with Jordan Love, and was the podcast the only time he tried to recruit you here?
Oh man, I don't think it was ever like a serious conversation because even me, like many of us, I never thought I'd be traded. But that's the harsh reality. But me and Jordan, we super close. I would say, obviously having the same agent. Me and Jordan been together in Dubai, and through the podcast, Super Bowl weekends. So we got a very good relationship. He's somebody I know that we're very competitive when we're around each other. So I know what type of quarterback he is. I'm very fond of Jordan too, just about the quarterback he is and what he can be and how he just keeps getting better.
You said you never expected to be traded. How does it feel now to be in this position?
Honestly, everything happens for a reason. It's a blessing in disguise. I may not have that answer for you yet, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna work hard every day to prove that the Packers organization made the right decision and trusted me, and I'm gonna carry that with me.
It's just people gonna have mixed feelings about this. It's now you got to think about it. They do play each other. They play each other. I think in September. I think they play each other like maybe the week 3 or week 4, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's in Green Bay or if it's in Dallas. I'm not for sure. But if it's in Dallas, I'm eager to see that game because I want to see how the Dallas fans are going to react to him coming back, playing against their team. Also, because when I the video I made about him that did get some traction. A lot of people, what I'm saying, they at first it was like, well, it's not that big of a deal, what I'm saying. He was having back issues. He wasn't just, what I'm saying, disengaged with the team on the sideline during the game and this, that, and the third. But after the trade and after everything is starting to come out and just like how nasty it got between Jerry and him, now it's like, what I'm saying. I was surprised that like it's like some Dallas fans are taking Jerry Jones' side, like how this all happened. Like, and I seen a post earlier today, and it was like his agent, Jerry wanted to give him 5 years, he wanted 4. What I'm saying, lesser years means I get another chance at the bite of the apple. He got 46 or something like that from Green Bay. Dallas was trying to offer him 40. So like he got a better deal with Green Bay. He got lesser years, more money. So that means that I can get another contract. If I can stay at this trajectory or even get better, I have a chance to get another bite at the apple, which is another contract, another 3-year, 4-year contract. And who knows what the market's going to be like when, they're already getting $40 million a year now. That's almost, that getting paid $60 million. That's you almost there as a quarterback. So it's kind of like, who knows what the market is going to be 4 years from now. So it's just crazy. And yeah, man, like just to see him like in this background, like it's just crazy, bro. Like certain players you just wouldn't believe getting traded. But like right now, as him in his prime, like early in his prime like this is like, then you got the comparisons to him and Reggie White. It's just like, man, then you trade him to somebody in your conference. On top of that, they have been to the playoffs the last 2 to 3 years. Jordan Love is getting better and better. Like they got Jacobs there. They got some nice receiving pieces over there. Like, man, just imagine if they wouldn't have traded away not traded away, well, if they would have signed Jair, if Jair was still there. So you got your corner, so they got another corner that had like 7 or 8 picks last year. Number 26, his name, I don't know his name, but I know who he is because he had like 7. He led the league and he led the league in interceptions last year. It's just crazy, what I'm saying. So they got, of course, they got a Rashad Garrett or something like that, yeah, for sure. It's just crazy, man. But this is where we at right now. This is, you know what I'm saying, what it is. And Michael Parsons will be in that green and yellow this season. So be ready for it, man. It's crazy though.